day 8. This is actually my sister's birthday, so happy birthday to Keisha. We are doing The Craft. Came out in 1996. It is one of the best witch films that I've ever watched. My mother actually got me into it. It's rated R, and rightfully so, it should be rated R. It's creepy as hell. It's also very entertaining. It's only an hour and 41 minutes. Every time that I watch it, there's more and more things that I didn't see the first time around, I guess. And so, the whole premise of the movie is Sarah ends up moving into a new school. And if you ever moved into a new school, you know that it is very nerve wracking. It is very scary. Now, Sarah, was played by Robin Tooney, ends up, her father gives her the option, hey, do you want to take a day off? Do you just want to go? It's like an all Catholic school, whatever. And so she starts there, and she immediately gets the cold shoulder by these 3 girls. Their names are Nancy, Bonnie, and Rochelle. Now, excuse me. Nancy is played by Fairuza Balk. Bonnie is played by Neve Campbell. And Rochelle is played by Rachel True. Now, they are very creepy and, I guess, spooky, creepy, a little bit of both. Anyway, so Sarah's sitting at lunch all by herself, and hey, here comes a suave, sophisticated guy, the one who, on the first day, ooh, maybe I can get with that girl. Well, guess what? His name's Chris. Most of the movies in the 90s, Chris was a douchebag name. And conveniently, he is played by Skeet Ulrich. Now, Chris also has a buddy named Mitt. Yeah, weird name, I know. Who's played by Breckin Meyer. Very, very young Breckin Meyer. And Chris starts explaining that, oh, these are the witches, and they think that they're witches, and yada, yada, yada. Anyway. So he's telling Sarah, hey, don't sweat it. Don't worry about it. Let's hang out. And he goes, come by my football practice. Watch me. He goes, we can hang out after. Sarah's watching him, and she ends up realizing that there are 3 girls behind her, and it's the 3 girls that have bothered her at the beginning of the movie. And Nancy, Bonnie, and Rochelle, they decide to apologize for being so rude, and Nancy goes, listen, Chris is a douchebag. He's gonna use you, and he's gonna abuse you, and just hang out with us. And it comes to find out that they are in fact witches, and they're waiting for their 4th to complete their east, north, south, and west. And they get very focused on that aspect in the film. Nancy kind of goes crazy with power. Sarah ends up being better than most of them. And Bonnie and Rochelle are just kind of there for the ride. Chris ends up screwing Sarah over. And it just kind of goes a full circle. Now, you might be thinking to yourself, well, hey, Jared just spoiled the whole movie. No, I didn't. There's so much that I'm leaving out because you need to watch it. I don't think there's any place that you can watch this film. You should probably buy it. Maybe it's on Tubi. IMDb gave it a 6.4 out of 10. I give it a complete 5 out of 5 because this film, it's never boring. Never doesn't make me jump. I always watch it every year. I mean, they did make a sequel to it, but we can cover that on the second round of it. But yeah, if you want a spooky movie where they actually appreciate witches, then I highly suggest you check this out. Oh, before I forget. Now, if you ever watched Charmed, which was a Sister of Witches TV show, they have the same theme song in this movie as they do in that TV show. And trust me, if you've watched both, you'll know exactly what theme song I'm talking about. Well, give it a watch. Let me know what you think, because I think this is a very not underrated movie, but it is a movie that needs to be talked about a lot more, because the story alone is amazing, and then the performances by the whole cast. There is a little cameo by Christine Taylor, who is Rochelle's nemesis in this, but that's just a little tidbit I wanted to give you. Give it a watch, let me know.